LLM development is progressing at breakneck speed, not only in English, but also it is quite heartening to see that in other languages too. In this video, I am going to introduce you to CTLLM, which is a 2 billion LLM that illustrates a pivotal shift towards prioritizing the Chinese language in developing large language models. The great thing about this model is that it has been uniquely initiated from scratch and it diverges from the conventional methodology by primarily incorporating Chinese textual data, utilizing an extensive corpus of 1200 billion tokens, including 800 billion Chinese tokens, 300 billion English tokens, and 100 billion code tokens. This strategic composition facilitates the model's exceptional proficiency in understanding and processing Chinese, which is a capability further enhanced through alignment techniques. It is also demonstrating remarkable performance on the CHC bench. CTLLM already has excelled in Chinese language tasks and showcases its adeptness in English through SFT. So, for example, if you look at the C values benchmark, which primarily checks the language model's understanding, including text classification, question answering, and lot of other things on different domains and tasks, it has already excelled. Also, it is backed by a thorough research, and this research challenges the prevailing paradigm of training LLM predominantly on English corpora and then adapting them to other languages, broadening the horizons for LLM training methodologies. Also, they have open sourced the full process of training a Chinese LLM, including a detailed data processing procedure with the obtained massive appropriate pre-training uh, Chinese corpus, in short MAP-CC, which is a well-chosen multidisciplinary Chinese hard case benchmark, and also the 2B size Chinese Tiny LLM or CTLLM. So this CTLLM stands for Chinese Tiny LLM. So I think this is going to enhance further exploration and innovation in both academia and industry, and there will be more inclusive and versatile language models. So really good to see. Now let me also try to get it installed on our local system, and then we will see how it performs. So for that, let me go to my Ubuntu system. This is my Ubuntu where I have one GPU card of 16 GB VRAM and my memory is 32 GB. Let's clear the screen. The only prerequisite which you need to install is transformers and PyTorch. So just do pip install transformers and torch. I already have them, so I'm not going to install them again. Let's fire up my Python interpreter. First thing, let's import this library because we'll be uh, using this tokenizer and autocausal for LM. That is done. Next, we are specifying the model path, and there are various variation of these CT models. So I'm just going to go with the DPO one, which is direct preference optimization, where model has been fine tuned on a data set where it is given a preferred answer. So it has more aligned to and grounded to the uh, training data set. Okay, so now let's get our tokenizer. I'm simply using the usual values here. So let's wait for it to finish. And now let's download our model. And this is our model where we are just giving model path device map auto. So let's run it. And the model is being downloaded. And you can see the model size is just under 4.5 gig, which is really cool for even a tiny model. And there is only one tensor, it seems there are no shards. So let's wait for it to download. Model is downloaded. Now let's specify our prompt template, which is a usual system and user, and we have given it a Chinese prompt. Let's press enter, and now we are just going to pass these input IDs to our tokenizer so that these words will be converted into tokens. That is fine. So it is using a default chat template, which is fine for now. You can also specify some of the chat template if you like, I believe. Okay, and now let's generate the output from these tokens with the help of model. I have made the prompt bit meaningful. So what I did, went to Google Translate and I said explain happiness in simple terms, convert it into simplified Chinese. And then now when I asked it from this model where I just passed it simple prompt instead of chat template and then generated the output, now it has generated this output. So let's check it out in our Google Translate if it is correct or not. Let's go here to the swap. Let's cancel it. There you go. So you can see that response is pretty spot on. Amazing stuff. A really, really good response if you read through it. Let's ask it a couple more questions. In the next example, the prompt is that design a device that could help people better understand the emotions of their pets. Describe how it works and impact it could have on human animal relationship. Keep the answer short. So let's check it out. Let me clear the screen. Now let's give it that prompt. Let's generate the output and then we will print it out. Model has returned and this is the response. So let's pick it up and check it in our Google Translate. Let me swap the language, cancel it, and then paste it. There you go. So it says a pet mode device is a device used to monitor pet behavior and emotions. It uses sensors to capture your pet's facial expressions, body posture, and sound. How good is that? The device works by using sensors to capture your pet's facial expression. The data is transferred to a computer or smartphone app. The use of the device has great impact on human-animal relationship. All in all, the pet emotion device is a very useful tool. It then, of course, it doesn't. It has a character limitation, but the answer is really, really spot on. Now let's try to confuse the model a bit. So this is a riddle sort of question. I have two boyfriends. I married one girlfriend. How many boyfriends do I have now? So there are two confusions here. Of course, question is weird. Plus, this is more like Western uh, sort of thing. So let's see uh, if it is able to recognize this thing in Chinese context or not. So let's copy this. Let me put it in the terminal. Let's clear the screen. Now let's ask it and wait for the model to return. Model is fairly quick. Let's print it out. Okay, where did it go? The model has printed something, but I think I couldn't see it for some reason. Okay, let me try again. I have even tried to reload the whole model, but still it doesn't print the response. So that is fine. We'll just call it this test failed. Now let's do, yes, I need to clear it. That is fine. So let's do one final prompt here. So in this one, I'm asking it, which one came first, egg or chicken? Explain it to a 6-year-old. So let's go back to terminal and try this out. The model is generating the output and this is the output. So let's see, model is sort of repeating it, but that is fine. Let's maybe just grab this one and let me go back to Google Translate and then we are going to print it. Chicken and eggs are both eggs, eggs are eggs. So this is where it is hallucinating. I'm not sure if this is something happening to my GPU which has filled up because model has suddenly started going in a very different direction, not really printing out responses. But anyway, I think maybe it's limitation of my GPU. But I would say that uh, as long as it worked on my as per my own machine constraints, it was really good model. Was Chinese first model it seems, and I hopefully other we will see such tiny LLMs in other languages too very soon, which will be that language first. That's it, guys. Let me know your thoughts on it. If you like the content, please consider subscribing to the channel, and I will drop the link to this model card in video's description. And if you're already subscribed, then please share it among your network as that helps a lot. Thanks for watching.